Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
Guys, it's your girl Brittany and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Y'all, we are here with another BGC request. What? BGC request. What? BGC request. What? And y'all, today I am going to share with y'all my favorite BGC reunion fights. Just mine. These are not the most iconic, the best. Sometimes I just like seeing people get their ass beat. Okay, so there's 10 of them. So this is not even the top 10, because if I do a top 10, it's gonna look different. But these are just my favorite reunion fights, and I just lowered them down to 10. So yeah, let's get into it. First, I'm going straight to season 5. Like, I know one of everybody's favorite fights is the one with Flo and Natalie, season 4. But y'all, no lie, looking back at it, that fight was kind of weak. It's like, yeah, Flo did something, but she didn't necessarily, like, F Natalie up like we thought when we were young. Like, when we were young and we saw that, we were just like, oh my gosh, Flo beat Natalie's ass. But looking back at it, it's just like, that fight is hella overrated. Like, I had to take that out of my faves growing up. So yeah, we starting with the season 5 reunion, and one of my favorite reunion fights, I don't GAF what nobody say. One of my favorite reunion fights is always going to be Kristen versus Kaylee. I don't give a, if she had my back, she had my back, you had my back, you had my, I don't give a, you punked me, you teased me on national TV, dog, and I don't give a, and the funniest thing about that fight was that, it, like, I don't know what Kaylee was going for, but she was just so angry that she had to get her frustration out on Kristen, and she was literally, like, ripping that girl's tracks from the head, and it's like, and just because of that, it's just deemed as iconic to me, because no lie, I really don't think Kristen bullied Kaylee in the house. I really just feel like Kaylee was green. She wanted to be friends with Kristen, so she was doing whatever Kristen was doing. Like, Kristen never made Kaylee do anything. That was all on Kaylee. So while Kaylee was mad at Kristen, it's like, girl, you should be beating your own ass for you following around Kristen. But that's a topic for another day. But you getting your frustrations out on you being a follower on her by tearing all her tracks out, I would say that was low-key justified. Like, no lie, I enjoyed watching it, and I'm a real Kristen stan. But it's just like, yeah, like, she had you looking stupid, even though it was because of you. Like, yeah, girl, rip that whole tracks out. Rip them out. Rip them all out. And then staying at the season 5 reunion, one of my other favorite fights, of course, is when when Erica ran up on Kristen. She thought she was doing something, but then Kristen and old Staten Island girl came and got they licks in on Erica. And then even Perez threw something at Erica, because it's just like, girl, you thought you was cute running up on Kristen, trying to jump her or trying to sneak her or doing whatever, and then you ran up again, and then Kristen ended up doing your ass in your face, and then you get Staten Island girl that come up and she start doing your ass in your lower body, and yeah, you just looked she just looked stupito, because it's like, girl, you was doing all that, and then you had no scenes in the house. You try to get your little 2 seconds of fame at the reunion, and it's just like, I get it. If you hated Kristen that much, you could have handled it in the house. This was early Bad Girls Club shit. Fucking Brandy done threw a panini maker. She done ruined that whole house. So there was no excuse for the BGC 5 girlies. Everybody sit here and want to be at the reunion. Oh, I hate Kristen. Why the hell y'all ain't beat her ass for it in the house? Like, Erica, all you did was take your little Jamaican thing from the back, the last 12 episodes of the show. You should have been taking that time to whoop Kristen ass. Instead, you want to get to the reunion, try to sneak her to get your get back, and then she ended up getting your get back while you getting your get back, and you ended up getting your get back ass on you. So it's just like, Erica, just for that, I got to stand that fight because you look stupid, and I'm glad you got beat up for it. My third one is Char versus Sydney. And I just love that fight too. Like, it was hella funny. Girl, you are an administrative assistant. Yo, let me just say this though. I hated on BGC 6 where the thing was Char is old, where the girl didn't have a good job. It's like the girl wasn't she like 26, 27, 28? She was still young as hell. She was administrative assistant. Like, not like she was a bum. She had more going on than y'all. Y'all just didn't like the girl. So I hated that whole, let's shut that down right now. Char was not old, and y'all made it seem like she was a bum because she was, mind you, did she lie about her job? Yeah, but girl, you were an administrative assistant. Like, you, not like you were a bum. So it's just like, yeah, I hated that narrative. But, no lie, Sydney got in your shit, Char. That girl got in your shit. And the funniest thing about the Char and Sydney fight to me, what topped it off is when Char started losing the fight, her family is standing up in the crowd. And I think Jennifer was in the back like, look at the family, look at the family. Like, that whole fight scene was just 10 out of 10. Because you got her family, take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. It's like, regardless the girl take her shoes off, Sydney gonna beat her ass anyway because the girl Char can't fight. Sorry, family. Oh, and then another good one. And if y'all disagree with this one, then y'all probably blind. But Angie and Priscilla season 7, that fight ate down. And apparently the fight happened because, you know, Priscilla was going around after the show and said that Angie was messing around with production. Angie was denying it, so they said they were going to hash it out at the reunion. And that's why when they were going back and forth at the reunion, people were confused. It was hella chopped up because it involved production. And it's like, regardless if Angie was smashing production or not, it wasn't up to Priscilla to go around after the show and say Angie was fucking production, because it was like, it was 7 of y'all in there, and shoot, mainly production was the guys. I'm pretty sure everybody on Bad Girls Club was flirting with these production guys, because looking at it, when I'm looking back at it, I do not see a lot of women holding these cameras. It was a whole bunch of men, and it was 7 girls. I'm pretty sure somebody was getting a swoop tube. But anyways, no lie, at first, when I used to watch that fight, I was like, that fight was a tie. But nah, Angie did Priscilla in. Especially when Priscilla get up and you see that not on her N-O-G-G-I-N again. I was like, ooh. She was like, you doing that with your fake tits now, Angie? Oh, yeah, baby, this is all real. It's like, what is this argument talking about? You work at a pizza shop. At that moment, I was just like, yeah, what is this arguing about? What is y'all arguing about? Because then it goes from that, and it's just like, shoot, Priscilla, maybe you was smashing production too. Because it's like, yeah, but they fight. Their little fight ate down. And then we get to season 8, and no lie, Camila F. Elise up that whole reunion. Like, I know they had the fight with Gia and a crowd member, but mainly season 8 reunion, Camila was just effing up Elise. And she effed her up like a good 3 times. Because I remember the first round, a friend had jumped in, and I love, oh my gosh, Camila done kicked that girl, punched her, and then just slowly walked off like it was Nana thing. Like it was Nathaniel nothing. Like, I'm embarrassed about the fact that Elise, that whole reunion, she was like 305, 305, 305. And it's just like, girl, if I'm your hood, I'm not claiming you, because you throwing up 305 and you getting your ass beat. You could have at least lied and said 767. So, but yeah, Camila, all her rounds that she did on Elise at the season 8 reunion, 8 down. Like, she beat Elise ass real bad. Honestly, I think every time Elise and Camila fought, Camila beat Elise ass. Like, did Elise ever get her lick back and actually win? I don't think so. And then we go to the season 9 reunion, and oh my gosh, my favorite fight is the Julie and Erica fight. Get the up, Julie, since you want to be the baddest in the house. What's good? And the funniest thing about that fight is that when they showed it to us, they put so much effects over it, and and it just made it so unserious. And then you had Ashley that was looking at it, and she looked like she was in pain, like she was getting beat up. And it was just like, girl, relax before Erica turn around and beat your ass just because of you looking ugly like that. But But no, I really do feel like, you know, Erica deserved to beat Julie up specifically, because even though Julie is the one that manipulated Erica and it was up to Erica to not take the bait, Julie is still the person that initiated it. And even though Megan was a part of the plan too, I think she said her and Megan, you know, they talked everything out and woo woo woo. But no lie, a Megan and Erica fight would have AIDS. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Erica coming back and getting Julie, it was way too justified. Cause yeah, that girl is low-key the reason why you got kicked out. Cause she's the one that put the bug in the ear and flipped it. So yeah, Erica being Julie up, got her ass beat, justified. And then 20 minutes later, you have Megan that throws cranberry juice and beats Julie's ass. And then you have Andrea that tag teamed it, put some mustard on it, and then beat Julie's ass again. Those was two separate fights, all in the same reunion. Like, it was a lot going on. Like, and then it was Julie's birthday. The girl had a bad day on her birthday. Like, she got beat up by Erica, beat up by Megan, and Megan threw cranberry juice on her. Beat up by Andrea. Andrea done poured mustard on her. And it's like, girl, that's what you like. No lie. Julie, she wanted to play that role in the house, the master manipulator, the head of the house, run the house. And yeah, it just came to bite her back in the ass at the reunion. It was just like, me personally, I enjoyed to see it. And what sucked is the fact that she actually had a clan behind her, and her clan didn't do anything. Like, I hated when it came time to season 9 and above, when they showed us them meeting up and talking. Like, I hated that. Like, it's nothing more I hated than that. I never wanted to see them get dressed. I never wanted to see them talk about the reunion beforehand. Like, bitch, let's just get to the reunion. All this other stuff is irrelevant. And then it's like, Julie, she had her clan. She meted up with her friends beforehand, and you think they all cool, but it's like they just watched the girl get beat up like that on her birthday. Like, dang. And it's not like Julie was fighting freaking Fallon. She was fighting people like Megan, freaking Erica, and not Christina. Yeah, like Megan and Erica. And it's just like, somebody could have did something. Somebody could have said something. Like, even though Julie was head of the house, so it's just like, girl, you know, you should take the fall. But let's not make it seem like y'all wasn't just behind her co-signing and initiating all this stuff with her. So it's just like, yeah, she could take the punch for it, but y'all just sitting looking back. And I hate that nobody else got touched. But apparently Rima had a doctor's note. But no, I low-key feel like Ashley should got her ass beat too, but maybe I'm just being messy, you know. Let me stop. And I love this fight. And then we have Jennifer and Nikki, and I really do feel like Jennifer and Nikki were equally yoked. Like, Jen didn't beat Nikki ass, Nikki didn't beat Jen ass. Like, I really do feel like they were equally yoked, and both of them were throwing them hoes. They were both throwing them. Like, even when it got to the point where Nikki was pulling Jen's hair, like, nah, Jen was trying to get out of that so she can finish her punches, because she was throwing them for a little while, then she had to stop so she can grab her hair, because the girl had like 40 inches in her hair. So it was just like, yeah. But that fight was one of the best fights from the season 10 reunion. And so it's just like, me personally, I like that fight. Then, of course, season 10 reunion, you have Shamrock versus Valentina. And to me, that was one of the most, besides the Julie one, Valentina getting beat up was the most deserved villain beat ups of the reunion, if y'all get what I mean. Shannon coming out and going straight to Valentina, justified. I know Tanisha was just like, oh, why you didn't stand up and tell her, get the fuck up, I'm about to beat your ass. It's just like, no, she didn't have to do that. Because if I was Shannon, I wouldn't do that. Like, Shannon claimed, you know, she was getting picked on in the house. So it's just like, if I'm getting quote unquote picked up in the house, why should I have any respect for y'all at the reunion? Y'all didn't have no respect for me at the house, and now we not at the house. Like, now we can, you know, we can throw down. So it's just like, yeah, Shamrock putting a pause on Valentina, giving her a bloody forehead, making her have to do an outfit change and all that. I'm glad Valentina ended up coming back though. Like, I'm glad that she didn't get beat up and just leave. I'm glad she came back. But Shannon and Rocky, no, they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they had to do. Alicia, she got beat up by Rocky the last day. I wish Alicia would have got beat up at the reunion too. I do wish that, but whatever. I'm guessing her girl Valentina just took the rap for her, and I ain't like that, because it's like Alicia was messing with people in the house too, beat her ass. But apparently she had a doctor's note and she couldn't get her ass beat. But it's just like, now your friend just had to take the rap for you, babes, and it's just like, damn. And then last but not least, we have the Winter and Candy fight. And I just feel like Winter ate that fight real bad. It's like, I know before she left, it was the whole stigma, oh, you're scared of Candy, you're scared of Candy, you're scared of Candy, you're scared of Candy. Candy's last words to her was, my mom works for Southwest, so I'm gonna be on the way to whoop that ass. So I'm guessing throughout that whole time, she was just keeping all this in her head, and she just like, yo, I gotta do my big one at the reunion. And that's what she did. You know, she ran up and she did her thing on Candy. I really didn't see Candy get no hits in. And then you had Karina in the back. If you want to hit something, you better hit the right person. Like, girl, shut up. This had nothing to do with you. You were not there. This is not your beef. This is not your fight. So clearly, you know, if something hits you, it's not for you, babe. But I get it. You just wanted your moment because you only had 20 minutes in the house, too. So if I were you, I would jump into my friend's fight, too. Like, no lie. But Winter did eat that fight, and it's like Candy, she just wanted to get under that girl's skin so bad. Even though it seemed like she was getting under Winter's skin, it's just like, girl, at least you can't say you beat the girl up. At least you can just say you trolled her. You ain't beat her ass, but you trolled her. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, the Natalie and Flo fight was so overrated to me. It was something where it was just like, you know, we hyped up when we were young, but it was like, yeah. Another fight that was kind of like, and to me, was a lot of people talk about the Benzie and Shanae fight. But that fight was kind of to me. One, because they barely had beef in the house. And then Benzie taking off on her was kind of like lame. And then they never let Shanae back on the stage. So it was just like, yeah. I do like the Gigi and Sarah fight. No lie, I do like that fight, but I really do wish it was low-key on the ground. Because Gigi ate that. As much as I hate to admit it, Gigi ate that. But I just wish it was on the ground. And no lie, I blame Sarah for running up on somebody that's standing up on the couch. What the hell did you think was going to happen? You're running up on someone that's elevated, standing on the couch. She was not going to get off the couch to fight you head up. And like, Sarah, you could at least jump your ass up on the couch and, you know, jump, extend it. But no, like, what? Like, Sarah's whole approach to that whole fight pissed me off. So it's just like, girl, that's why you got binked in the back of your head, because you should have been smarter than that, babe. But yeah, y'all, I have my favorite 10 fights. Kristen versus Erica, because Erica deserved to get beat up because she wanted to do the most and she ended up getting ran up and down. Kaylee versus Kristen, because even though I like Kristen, seeing Kaylee pull the tracks out of that girl head, like, they was just flying. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, that shit had me crying. Char versus Sydney. Because Sydney, she ate that. Ate that to the point where Char family was in the back coaching her. Angie versus Priscilla. 10 out of 10. Perfection. Angie ate that. Elise versus Camila. Camila beat Elise ass that whole season, that whole reunion. Like, I feel like throughout Elise's whole life, Camila been beating her ass. Like, I'm pretty sure she got nightmares about that girl. Like, for real. And then you have Erica versus Julie. Julie was getting her just desserts. Wanted to, you know, stir some stuff up in the house. And one of the people you stirred stuff in the house with came back and beat your ass. Justified. Megan and Andrea tag teaming and getting Julie. Even though the tag team wasn't even planned. You know, Megan just beat Julie ass first. Andrea came and she finished it. And it was just like, cool. Because Julie, ringleader of the house, starting stuff. Like I said, her friends should have had her back. But Julie just took the rap for it. Rightfully so. She was the ringleader. Jen versus Nikki. One of my favorite tie fights of the BGC ever. Like, they just went equally yoked. Like, their fight was so equally yoked. I was like, damn, Jen should have started with this girl in the house, and they should have got it in the house, you know, just so we can see some. And then Shan Rockin versus Valentina. Like Valentina, like it just had to happen. She been messing with that girl since the house. So Shannon, she had to come out and do her thing. Like, I would have been mad at Shannon if she didn't come out and do her thing. Like I said, I'm not even mad at the bum rush. She should have bum rushed them. Like, she had no choice. Like, no lie. And then I'm ending it with Winter versus Candy. Because seeing Candace get her ass beat was very satisfying. Because she was annoying to Bernicia. And yeah, that was honestly my only reason. She was annoying to Bernicia. So seeing Winter beat her ass was just like, she deserved that, girl. She deserved that. So yeah, y'all, those are my favorite 10 reunion fights. Y'all let me know y'all favorite reunion fight. Or y'all let me know if I'm hyping some of these fights up. But like I said, it's some people I just like to see get beat up. And yeah, that's my reasoning. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all favorite reunion fights. And if y'all don't like some of the reunion fights I named, let me know down below. Because I'm gonna fight y'all over them. Okay? So y'all keep continuing to drop the BGC topics down below. And until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share all that.